I was down in Setúbal early in the year, and actually at Festa, our wine festival that we put on in June, we had another third generation small producer, Horacio Simões.
Yeah.
They're also experimenting. That's what I love. Horacio Simões are really pushing boundaries. I mean, from really fine wines, they've got like their excellent, which is non-vintage, declared 3 times a decade, only when it's superb. But they're also, I saw that they're at Amphora Wine Day just last weekend, doing an Amphora Moscatel.
Yes.
And so, there is experimentation going on there.
Absolutely. Raymond's got a chap, Felipe. There's nothing he won't try. I mean, he's got this range called the Cuvée Kamikaze, which are a range of wines which are perfectly illegal to make, I think, but they're actually made extremely well. He's got natural wines, he's got skin ferments, and it shows that there is the information, the knowledge, and the know-how in the region. Although, I think if you look at the very bottom, you look at the more Luddite winemaking, and to the top, there's a big spread of skills. But at the very top, they're really cutting edge. There are people who are cutting edge in that region, but they do need a bit of ferreting out.
Can I throw in, Joe? I mean, when you mentioned right at the beginning about a fifth of all the production, etc., I imagine for a very long time there wasn't really a need to worry about export because all the wine was being drunk. It didn't really matter about the level of the quality because it was being drunk locally, and probably that maybe even held them back because they didn't really have that income.
I think that's a very astute point, Noel. Exactly. I think that every country has its petrol pump wine that everyone drinks out of their little cup with their baguette and their little thing. I think in context, I think it's important that people see that. I always felt that there was the north of Portugal, and that was where the clever wines were, where the finer food was. But this is a really gastronomic area around here. We have the cheeses of Simões and the cheeses of Azia Town, which are some of the world's best cheeses. I mean, they annually win global cheese competitions, and they have the most amazing seafood.